We are back, joined with ChronoJJ. My name is Boy, and spawning in the bottom of the map, not the right-hand side of the map, is G0ldlion playing as Oranos. His opponent today in the blue color playing as Oranos as well is NyanRacingCat. The map is Ghost Lake. It's currently 2-0 for G0ldlion in this best of 5 series for the round of 32 match in the Bill Gregg Open $1,000 tournament. What are we going to see here? We haven't seen a mirror match in this entire tournament so far.
And not on the games I've watched, I don't think.
Yeah.
So Oranos via Oranos on a Ghost Lake.
Gotta love it. Nice scouting already for NyanRacingCat. He's found his Caribou and his Oroka here, so he's gonna be okay. And we've also got the same thing for NyanRacingCat, but looks like he's on the berries for some reason.
Let's see. Got how many hunt packs do we have per player? Maybe okay. We got double hunt pack per player. Kind of a low hunt though, just 4. It looks like 4 caribou as the extra hunt. Oh no, there's more.
Yeah, it's
caribou,
five caribou on both patches, I think. It's a good amount of hunt.
So the question is, who is the better Oranos player? We will find out.
Yeah, well, I think NyanRacingCat, he learnt the game with Oranos, and then he started picking up other gods. So definitely going back to his tried and true here, in a desperate attempt to take a game off G0ldlion. This is the I think NyanRacingCat was an extended edition player before he came to Voobly, so he is representing the extended edition community. We'll see if he can.
Yeah, there are fewer and fewer of them in the tournament.
Yeah, see if he can grab that game off G0ldlion or not. I don't know much about G0ldlion. He's played 3 different gods, or both players have played 3 different gods this series. So I'm interested in what he does with Oranos, because I thought he was like an Egyptian player, but maybe I'm wrong and he knows all about the Oranos.
He plays a variety pretty well. Actually, Oranos, Zeus, and then like Ra/Set are kind of his mains, if you will. From my understanding, he might tell you differently, but it seems like those are kind of the gods that he plays the most. So his Oranos is pretty solid. I guess from what I've seen, I would say that the 2 players, as far as Oranos play, are probably pretty similar. Maybe G0ldlion a little bit better. But we'll see. I mean, Nyan's gonna have to win not just 1 close game, but probably 3 at this point. Well, obviously they'll have to win 3, but they'll probably all be close. So.
Well, especially if they both choose to go Oranos on these maps, it's difficult to win a mirror match, to say the least. And we are seeing Prometheus from both people here, as I forget to hit the observer button. And no surprises this far.
Yeah, and we're looking at gold mines. Both of G0ldlion's gold mines are forward, but it's hard to protect 2, or hard to push on 2 gold mines as the aggressor. Nyan's got a slightly safe second gold mine in his base, but it'll be hard to kind of push through on the gold mines. I think we might see maybe a bit of a, because of how the gold mines are, you get 2 in this version of Ghost Lake, that we might see a bit of a long Atlantean war here. G0ldlion might be going for an early triple Valor, maybe, on those hunting vills for Nyan.
I hope not, because if he does, it's not going to do anything. There's only 50 food left here, and he can just run those away.
He might try to get a shockwave.
Oh, maybe. He can just run these away though, and garrison them and send some of the wood villagers in his base over to the top hunt, or the berries even, and then drop them into the tree.
Shockwaves, he might kill that one.
This could be actually huge. If he gets the villager, he's kind of running to the wrong tower here. He's not
Needs to aim the shockwave.
There's the shock. Oh, he doesn't get a
Didn't
good
quite
one.
aim it right. Didn't aim it right, but might
it's still not
kill
gonna matter.
it.
It's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. Oh, he gets it. That garrison from like over here. That villager was not close to the tower there. Chrono, fix immediately.
Oh man, they kind of helicopter in. Oh wow.
That's actually really big for NyanRacingCat now, because now he's got a Valor that he can use on his human units, on his Murmillo, and he gets a Valor onto his villagers, so he's going to have extra economy incoming from that extra heroed citizen, even though it's just a little bit, it's going to be extra.
Nyan's Auroch, too, if he wants to eat it, is kind of on the wrong side of the forest at his base.
Yeah, once he gets some units out, he should be able to move on to that one. He should be able to defend that fairly easily.
If he has a Terma, he might actually be able to lure it in around the wood line if he hits it with the Terma.
Yeah, that's super weird there. He had the extra Murmillo and he went for the Terma hero instead of the 3 Murmillo, which we normally see. But this Terma should be able to pick off these Promethean Offspring. Well, maybe not. Maybe he's the most inaccurate Terma in the world.
Well, once they start running, he'll never be able to hit them.
Yeah, they do have the 5. Yeah.
5.
Above the 5 speed.
Yeah, both players are using almost all of their hunt. G0ldlion just slightly ahead in score, which at this point really is kind of meaningless. It's pretty close. Just missed one hit. I can't get over that one more hit on that citizen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it does mean that, I mean, just the pressure just means that G0ldlion's actually ahead in a population by about 10 population. So if he can force some fights somewhere, it's going to be a hard one for NyanRacingCat to win the fights. With all the micro in the world, even if you're down 10 pop, that's down 10 pop.
So what I'd like to see, you can kind of cheat a little bit with how the Atlanteans get garrison on that gold mine right next to the wood line in Nyan's base. If he put a manor right where there's only a 1 tree width, he could garrison in and out across those tree lines.
Oh, I see. That would be cute. Yeah. Pretty big raid though coming in onto G0ldlion.
Yeah.
For some reason he's mining gold out in the middle of nowhere, but we've got G0ldlion has managed to scare away NyanRacingCat's army as he's turning around to pick off a Terma here for free and then getting out of there. It's like G0ldlion's like throwing away some units left, right, and center here. This Murmillo is getting chased down. And he's taking a pretty bad fight here as well while he's chasing the rest of the army that's running through his base. A couple of free unit kills is all you need to get the edge in these mirror wars.
Yeah, both what was a comment in chat why they are eating their goats before the berries, and that is a good question. You might want to let them fatten all those goats fatten up before you get done with your berries.
Yeah, if you have husbandry, goats gather faster than berries, but it's not. Well, I mean, it's not hugely significant, and you want to get the 300 food out of the goat here. Oftentimes, we see people forget about their berries. Very useful resource.
Yeah. Oh, Nyan throwing away a few units here at that gold mine on the left.
Yeah, but while that's going down, he's also picking off a few units at the top of the base, so it's a fairly even throwing away units trade.
Yeah, and actually, G0ldlion seems like he must have gotten a lot more goats than Nyan, maybe, because he's still got a lot of goats in his base to eat, and Nyan's pretty much out.
Yeah, it's definitely in this matchup with Oranos, it's very random based like how many goats you're going to get because of how awful your scouting is, how small your line of sight is. So you can get super lucky and find all the goat, or super unlucky like NyanRacingCat and find none of the goat.
Is Nyan coming forward to grab that town center? No, not yet. He's trying to get at that Aurochs. Another raid. He's got two Villies idle down the bottom.
Yeah, we've got the town center coming up now for G0ldlion as well. So NyanRacingCat, he sees this one and he is going to be going for it. There's a couple of Promethean offspring he should be able to just throw his daggers at and fend off, but see the shockwave coming down for both players here as this fight happens. NyanRacingCat a little bit out of position, needs to get out of there instantly. He's kind of running into a corner though.
Yeah, where's he going with this? That's not where he wanted to run, because, okay, I guess he can slide right out.
Yeah, that's not what you want to do. His Miller were not attacking there, and now he's just going to take a bunch of free losses. In fact, he's got another huge army coming in, and this is going to be...
Oh, he got the Oracle in his army and slowed it down.
He's going to lose so many of these units. Oh, that's awful. That's a really big win for G0ldlion. Now we're going to see that translate into G0ldlion getting the third town center first and getting to the heroic age first. Oh, we're seeing even ghost buildings coming down as well here, but not quite in the right position there, and the rest of those Mamillas should be able to get out.
That was just such a foolish place for Nyan to run his units. He could have just, he says he needs some sleep. He could have just ran to the east instead of to the south corner. That was really kind of baffling. As far as why he chose to go down there.
Yeah, he could have run anywhere. You've got the Oranos army is speedy. Did not need to run to that corner. I mean, he could have ran all the way down to the bottom and then ran through the cliff there, but
the cliff. Yeah.
Still, like,
he did kill that citizen at that left gold mine. Nyan did, but now he might lose his army for it. We might see the same thing.
The small wins and this economic guild ghost buildings coming down. G0ldlion is quite good at this, but NyanRacingCat's going to
escape this time.
Yeah, he's going to get out of here.
He escaped this time. Okay, so both have 2 town centers. I can't check population and stuff because I'm not technically an observer.
It's 123 to 129.
Okay, so they're pretty much even. What about eco? How are they looking for eco?
Looks well. NyanRacingCat's got 1,000 gold in the bank, so that's kind of why his score is so inflated. Yeah.
Oh, catching some raiding Terma there, up on the top. Kills a few and gets damage in on the others. Yeah. They might end up going heroic before they grab their third town center. Definitely Nyan. I don't know how he's going to get his third town center at this point. He's behind. He doesn't have. Looks like G0ldlion got medium Vermillo, didn't he?
Yeah, medium Vermillo is huge. See the Valor coming down, but for some reason G0ldlion is just retreating out, even though he's got the superior army here. But yeah, we want to see heroic age before the third town center and get those satire out and buff up your army with those. And there's the Hyperion for G0ldlion. So he's there. You can now cast Curse on the army of NyanRacingCat and just force it to fight itself for a little bit.
Yeah.
Curse Chaos.
Might as well though. This isn't a good fight for Nyan as it is anyway.
Yeah, he doesn't need to use it just yet, and I guess he's kind of worried that the Chaos will convert one of the Promethean offsprings, which it did do just then as well. It's a bunch of units lost there for NyanRacingCat, and G0ldlion, he sees the gold left on that one gold mine. It's 1,000 gold there, so he can just wait this out, and there's kind of no way for NyanRacingCat to get to do anything. He is advancing through to the heroic age, 80%, so he's going to have his own chaos to use on this army, but he's down so far on the population right now.
Yeah, we might actually see G0ldlion maybe going mythic. Looks like he's got a market in. Yeah, G0ldlion's got 1,000 gold in the bank. Oh, that's NyanRacingCat. G0ldlion's got 1,300 gold in the bank and 800 gold. So food. So he is gearing up for that mythic age and going to be able to cast that Tartarian Gate to cause immense amounts of damage. Yeah, we're just gonna see the Tartarian Gate, and that would probably just spell the end for Nyan, because Nyan, he's just too far behind. Doesn't even have medium Vermillo yet.
And there's the Mythic Age, 25%. So it's gonna be
It's coming.
yeah, it's gonna be a hill to climb, that's for sure. There's the Chaos, comes down. Oh, manages to pick off one of those Satyr there. That's huge. Doesn't hit the Promethean, so gets lucky on that Chaos.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it just randomly chooses one of the myth units and got the Satyr.
And it's hitting all of the red units for now before it decides to turn back onto NyanRacingCat and just chasing the army out at this point.
Nyan's going too far forward.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's the Shockwave.
That'll hurt.
Can't really Shockwave back at this point. You don't have that many army and many units. We've also got this random G0ldlion Terma chilling in the bottom, ready to run in and cast that Tartarian Gate instantly. 85% Mythic, so he'll be running that one in to cast. And now we've got no gold mine, well, still 700 gold left in the base, but you can see G0ldlion targeting the top gold mine of NyanRacingCat fairly soon. And there's the Hecate. Terma's running in. He should be able to pick off 2 manas here if he uses it well.
Or get it right in between and get none.
Yeah, it's possible.
We'll see. I think he's a little worried about the Satyr that are right there. Because actually, Nyan, with at least the fact that he's on defense, means he can kind of defend the Tartarian Gate, and G0ldlion doesn't have an army in his base right now.
Yeah. We do see NyanRacingCat actually managed to get to the Mythic Age himself. He's 80% through. That's rather surprising. So he's going to be able to clean this up. But the question is, he's losing a lot of citizens up at the top of the map here.
Yeah.
And the question is, can he hold on to this forward town center while the Tartarian Gate is going on?
Well, he's going to be gold blocked and lost 3 citizens. 4 citizens.
Yeah, and these Tartarian spawns are just wrecking right now because he's not dealing with it. He has to move forward to this town center, and G0ldlion is just happy to stay here and take the losses at this point because he's doing so much damage with this Tartarian Gate. Now the Tartarian Gate's coming into G0ldlion's base. We're seeing a palace come down for G0ldlion. He's going to be able to get those destroyers out to take down that Tartarian Gate.
Nyan needs to get his town center up, but I don't know if he's going to be able to with the Murmillo coming over there. And, I mean, he's got the Tartarian Gate in his base.
Oh, and there's still the random Chaos Satyr here to make this difficult as well.
It is still there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Nyan trying to get that town center, but the Murmillo are there.
Well, the Chaos comes down again. G0ldlion managing to grab a Satyr there, so that one will be big.
It's a big stop on that town center.
This is kind of crazy how neither player has been able to deal with the Tartarian Gate, and for some reason, NyanRacingCat has got so many resources in the bank, and G0ldlion's got none. He's got 102 population to 115 population, so that lead that G0ldlion's got has just been completely squandered there. And also this Tartarian Gate for G0ldlion is not going to do any more damage as the Tartarian spawns have just walked up to the top of the map away from his base.
Give me 1 sec, I'll be back.
Alright, no worries. We've got NyanRacingCat dealing with the army of G0ldlion in the middle of the map. We've got the 3rd town center probably going to be able to come up fairly soon. Once this town center's up, we could say that this game is looking fairly juicy for NyanRacingCat, somehow managing to survive that crazy amount of pressure that G0ldlion was putting on. And now we're seeing the army of NyanRacingCat moving in, going to be able to take out this gold mine, or at least stop the gold mine position there. Shockwave comes down. It's going to be huge. There's a really low HP villager here that's not being focused. And G0ldlion not reacting to this very well, and his village is running the wrong way. You see a bunch of citizen kills here. Huge attack there for NyanRacingCat.
The difference here is just the Tartarian Gate place. Like, G0ldlion is doing nothing.
Yeah. it's done nothing. It picked off a couple of houses, picked off a couple of citizens, and then the spawns just ran to the top of the map. I don't know if that was because NyanRacingCat led them there or not, but this is huge. Now we've got like a sort of a gold starve going on for NyanRacingCat, and G0ldlion's just completely fallen behind. He's got a bunch of fire siphon, which is not going to be able to help him in this fight that's about to happen.
Mine on the right, the gold mine on the right.
Yeah.
He's gonna kill 2 more. I think Nyan's somehow gonna pull this out, probably because of the bad Tartarian gate.
Yeah, he's got the heavy infantry out as well. He's moving in. He's able to fight underneath this town center. He's got army in the middle of the base here, picking off gold miners in the front here. He's stopping farms. He's doing so much damage everywhere. On the wood line as well.
Yeah, Nyan's got this, despite being like a minute behind, aging up.
Yeah,
and being kind of behind the 8 ball. He's kind of well ahead now.
Yeah, now NyanRacingCat moving forward with the palace. These are Tartarian spawns still chilling, just doing nothing, and NyanRacingCat not going to anger them at all. He's happy with them chilling.
Just doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah, and now it looks like G0ldlion, his town center's under fire. NyanRacingCat being a little bit idle with the infantry at the top. You could go for that right town center as well. Cut off the farms and the wood villages from gathering resources.
Man.
Oh,
Will this be the game that Nyan uses to launch back into winning the series?
Oh,
he's going to have to do it twice more.
Yeah, it's not over yet. We do see the palace is up for G0ldlion, so he is going to be able to secure this gold mine for at least a little bit. And we do see the attacks coming. The champion and Miller are out, but yeah, you haven't won the game yet, NyanRacingCat. You gotta grab a town center somehow. Otherwise, if G0ldlion can get back to max pop, which is at 129, he's going to be able to keep fighting here. And maybe force you out of the game as well. So got the destroyers on the top town center.
Nyan can just kind of seesaw back and forth to both sides of the base right now. So like when G0ldlion comes to defend on the right, like he's doing now Nyan can just attack on the left.
Yeah, and he's picking off so many citizens as well. Moving into the bottom, he can also he's going to try to build out a fire siphon at the top of the map to take down this palace, but. I do like this. I like this play. I think this town center is probably not going to go down. There's enough units here to pick off these destroyers, but the damage is being done.
He doesn't need to take it down, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't need to. We've got these 3 fire siphons coming in on Nyan's side towns.
Oh, this one could be big if you can grab this one. It's going to give him a little bit of time to play with. The citizens have to come off the gold mine in order to try and take down the fire siphons up here for NyanRacingCat. Looks like the palace may be going down, and this is yet again gold star on G0ldlion. Sitting at 2 gold in the bank. The villagers for NyanRacingCat coming off the gold mine are going to try and move up to these fire siphons, but I think it's going to be a little bit too late. NyanRacingCat doesn't have architects, and this town center is going down.
Yeah, but he killed like 5 citizens there at the gold mine.
This isn't going to matter so much. NyanRacingCat's at, I thought he'd be at 160 pop here, but only at 144. So maybe, just maybe.
Oh, then attack on the right again. Here come the destroyers, probably going to finish off the town center. Well, as long as those other 3 chase that citizen.
Yeah, the destroyers are trying to gold star when they could be taking out the town center, evening up the supply here.
So now they're even town centers, and G0ldlion is off of gold.
Yeah, and then NyanRacingCat's going to get this town center back very, very fast. And even though there's a fanatic here, these destroyers, there's too many units here to pick off. And this town center is completely controlled now for NyanRacingCat.
A big troll Tartarian gate.
Yeah.
Look at all these idiots.
G0ldlion taps out. GG, well played there by NyanRacingCat. We thought he was down and out, but you know, anything can happen in these Age of Titans games. One bad decision with one poor Tartarian Gate placement can spell disaster, and that is what happened for G0ldlion here. He had the game in the palm of his hands, and he just did not close his fist, and unfortunately for G0ldlion, NyanRacingCat takes this game, and we may be finishing here for the time being. We'll see if they want to continue or reschedule for another time.
I don't know. They might just. You might as well play. You only got 2 more games. Well, yeah, 2 more games. Yeah, that's all the difference was in the game, was just the Tartarian. I mean, up until the usage of the Tartarian gates, G0ldlion was ahead, but Nyan could just completely ignore it, and G0ldlion had to fight his, and that's what allowed Nyan back into the.
Yeah, I wonder if G0ldlion could have ignored his own the Tartarian Gate in his base and just sat on G0ldlion's. Like, I mean, you'd lose your town center for sure. You lose your base, but I feel like he had the army to just sit on the gold mines. You didn't actually have to do anything. Could have.
I think that you can only do that if you're able to immediately all gold. Otherwise, if you ignore it, then the Tartarian Gate destroys everything, and then it's over. Which the Tartarian Gate also was affecting 6 farms and Nyan. It didn't affect any of them.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think they're probably ready to.
Let's jump into the